thought we'd do a little video on scooters really, and what we've got in stock and how they sort of, where they fit in the market, because it's always difficult, anybody buying a scooter. I always think, because you know, generally tend to be fairly new to scootering, motorcycling, two-wheel transport, so you kind of want that a bit of advice and a bit of what's about. Now we do Suzuki, Piaggio, Vespa scooters as well. Quite a bit of stuff that's on the market at the moment is Chinese. These are from major manufacturers, so build quality is better, there's no doubt about it. The warranty, the backup's better generally than the Chinese stuff. Obviously it's difficult to test ride scooters if you haven't got a full motorcycle licence. So we just sort of start here. This is an Address 110, 110cc. Probably fairly basic as scooters go, very economical. Andy, who works here, has one of these, uses it daily as daily transport. It is just raining a little bit now actually, and we are in Blackburn of course, so but we decided we'd do this video today, so I'm going to do it through the rain. We've got under seat storage here. It's a 4-stroke engine on it, so dead simple, petrol in there, which will, I think about £3.50 will fill it up, so really economical to run. Plenty of power in it, plenty of performance, dead easy to ride. Brakes on all these scooters are the same, they're all back brake, front brake, throttle there, indicators, low and high beam, little fuel gauge on the dash. Good for sort of 50 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour comfortably. Does come with a side stand, drum brake on the rear, quite a reasonable size wheel, so they will handle well and feel alright. Suspension's more than adequate. The lights are very good, that's something that we like on these. So a good basic all-round scooter, ideal for going to work on, very cost effective, just over £50 on a finance deal. Really good usable scooter. Then we move on to, this is a Piaggio, so we're on to Piaggio product now, which is a Liberty. This is a Liberty 125, slightly bigger wheels as you can see, slightly sort of wider profile tyre, suspension probably a little bit better, just a little bit better feel on the road. This has got the Piaggio I Get engine, which is very economical, runs on fresh air almost really. Under seat storage, again, plenty of seat. Battery would normally go there. I pulled that out actually earlier just to sort of show you. Cover over there, batteries in there. This is obviously brand new. Quite a bit of help. There's a bit of a recess in the seat, so your helmet will go in there and just hold it in place. Fuel in here, 4-stroke again. So you know all these scooters are 4-stroke, and 4-stroke's better nowadays because it's cleaner, smoother, very quiet, meeting all the latest emission standards. Provision on this, they all have, these have a pillion seat footrest as well. I quite like how it tucks away on that, it's nice and neat, plenty of room. There is actually, I can't grab the key here to open this, but there's a flap in there, bit of area to put your phone in there. 10 seats good for hot weather because it doesn't get really hot. You get a really nice warm day in summer. Black seat does get very warm, and you sit on it and it sort of burns your bottom, which is probably why a lot of these bikes have brown or tan seats, because in Europe, where they do get a little bit warmer weather than us, people don't like having hot bottoms. Then we move up to Medley, and this is a Medley 125. Electronically open seat, which actually Liberty has as well, but much more storage space under the seat. If you look at that, absolutely masses of room under there. You certainly get two half-face helmets in, possibly even 2 full-face, just depending on the brand I was saying there. So obviously to give us that room, different position for the fuel tank. So we've got the fuel cap here, nice and easy. Just put in there, fuel. This one's full of fuel. This is actually ready to go out. I think it's going out tomorrow. This one. The Piaggio product comes with key sensitive immobiliser on it. We have the dash on this one, which is the latest dash. So it's electronic dash rather than analog. Fuel gauge, stop-start technology. So when you come to a junction, the engine stops. You can turn that on and off. You can have it running or not. And as soon as you turn the throttle away, it goes and starts up. Again, front brake this side, back brake this side, low and high beam, horn indicators, left and right. little clock on the display, temperature gauge, press per minute, very nice. Front flap there, so under there, quite a bit more storage. I've got fairly big hands on, a big hand in there, and to get your phone in there if you need to. This is a manual operation for the seat, so you've got a manual seat catch as well. So really. Now you'll notice the tyres and wheels are just a little bit bigger, so a bit more grip, a little bit more feel on the road. Suspension's a little bit firmer, so it will handle and feel really. They handle like a big bike. These actually feel really good. They do really. You sort of really notice the difference if you jump on one of the small ones, then jump on the medley. Vespa product. Now this is top of the range 125cc scooter. We're getting a bit of rain on this now. All metal bodied, so all this here is metal right through, metal sides metal. Got a screen on this one, rear rack. Again, we've got under seat storage, which just turn it on. Lift that up there. So under seat storage, certainly one full face helmet, possibly 2 half face. Fuel at the back again, so nice and plenty of room there. Lift that out and you can see these are easy to work on, the fuel injections there. This is still the metal body, so that's the injector unit. Engine's there, dead easy to get at, dead easy to work on. I like that, I like this. I like to, bit of WD-40 in there. I was going to keep this scooter in good condition for years. Vespa, of course, is an iconic brand of scooter, so you look cool when you're on a Vespa. This is on the side stand, centre stand, side stand. It's really easy to put on the centre stand, just falls on itself almost, which is brilliant. Little bag hook at the front, there's a little Vespa sort of touch that they do have. Ignition's on, little digital fuel gauge, time, trip, low and high beam. Absolutely stunning little bit of kit. They really do look the part, and loads of extras. Again, it's the iGet engine, so this is the top spec 125 engine that Piaggio do, with the little LED lights in there now. Great mirrors, you can see behind you really well. And really are, they are an iconic scooter, the Vespa. So we just thought we'd go through a couple of scooters. I hope that helps. I hope that gives a bit of an insight into what we do scooter wise. We've seen a lot of people using scooters for commuting at the moment, because obviously people don't want to use public transport. And I think that actually, personally, myself, I think with your gear on, with your armour on, a proper helmet, good gloves, I think you're safer on one of these than you are on any push bike. I really do. I like push bikes. I'm not having a go at push bike people, and I ride push bikes as well. But I just like the fact that on a scooter you've got that protection. Yeah, it's raining out here, I'm getting wet, but if I've got my scooter jacket on, a little pair of overpants and a helmet, I'm ready to go. And all you need to ride all these scooters, all you need is a CBT, which we can arrange for you. It's literally a one-day training course. You need a provisional licence or your full car licence, whichever. Put you on a CBT course. You can do that in a day. It stands for compulsory basic training. That will show you everything about riding one of these, right from just how to get it on and off the stand, to actually going out on the road and following you around and making sure that you're competent. And once you've done that course, you can then ride off with your L plates on, you can ride off and use it, and if you want, because obviously you can go on and take a full test from there, but you don't need to. You can just ride it on a CBT, so dead easy to do. Could not be easier. If you have any questions, with both shops, with Blackburn, Manchester, give us a ring. Sales guys will be more than happy to go through it with you. We can tailor the finance. Some of these are available on PCP, some of them are available just on finance, some have got 0%, it's got 0% on it at the minute, and low rate on the PCP on the medley, so we can get the payments. They're all going to be less than £100 a month, which is the way you do it. So give us a shout and we can sort that for you. Thank you for listening.